Sup guys and welcome to Underworld Idol. This is an old game, but it was recommended to me by someone and it has a lot of good reviews, so I decided to give it a go. Basically, hints. This is a hint about the game. Right click, remove that. Okay, we have two factions here, demons and souls. We have a ghoul that probably generates soul. Let's see. You have one ghoul, each produces one soul per second, all produce, Demons, we have gems and Agriel. Cost 20 gems, create one. He produced 1 gem per second. Now we have both resources being produced. Pestilence, produce 1 ghoul, costs 100. Wait, wow. We need 100 ghouls, 10k soul, that's expensive. Let's get ghouls. You have 150, don't worry about it right now. What? Raw mana? What's that? I don't really know. Create maximum 10% or next, different options. To create ghoul, you need 30 million gems. Wait, what? So we need to work on the demon faction, I guess. And 10 souls. Souls are okay. Rotten Doll, you have 0. Altar of Soul, you have 0. Increase the maximum discount for souls. Cost a lot of souls. Okay, we're supposed to get a lot of points somehow. This is our next thing. Invented that one earworm that gets stuck in your head in the evening and doesn't go away in the morning. Dantalion. This is a good art. Create one Dantalion, 3000 gems. Too expensive. Let's get more of those guys. Each Dantalion you create will reduce Agriel souls cost. Unit upgrades. Later. For now, we want to get more of those guys. Alright, so basically, we work on gems. I think souls got like here randomly. It's a present from someone. I don't know. But yeah, let's work on the gems. Unit upgrades. When upgrading units are spent, the number of units required for the upgrade is subtracted from the total number. Alright, but their productivity doubles. Interesting mechanics. Upgrade Agriel. 5 Agriel, bam. So we can make 13 of those. And their production is better. Look at our gems. They're going up right now. This game has no sounds, I guess. At least I can hear a thing. Yeah, it seems so. Interface settings. There are a lot of things. Extra settings. Let's just go. So, Agriel and this thing. This thing, lady, requires 100 Agriels, so we can't make them yet. 25 of Agriels can be sacrificed. That will double our gem production. So we can get more of them later and get even more gems. This is actually a pretty cool idea. Go away. Create Dantalion. They will automatically create Agriels. This is nice. And also will reduce Agriel souls cost. So that's great. Oh, so the souls are needed to make demons. We can't just make them up because they are expensive. Alright, but we have 100 of those, right? Create one Dantalion. There we go. So now we have those guys for half the price. Alright, the more Dantalions you have, the less souls are required to recruit Agriels. Other units follow the same pattern. High order unit gives a discount on souls to a lower order unit. Alright, so if we get the Hagenti, whatever, that will cost 2000 Dantalions. We will be able to get discount for those ladies. Let's get more of the ladies. Those guys are created automatically, so I don't care. Over here, 1 ghoul, 30 million gems. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. 1 raw mana. You have 150, don't worry about it right now. Where can I see my raw mana that I have 150? I don't know. But basically, all the stuff here is very expensive, so yeah. 10k will give us another upgrade for Agriels. Not going there anytime soon. Dantalions, maybe soon we'll be able to buff them to get a higher production, but for now, not really. We can just make them one by one. That sort of allows us to produce Agriels easier. Let's make more of them. Like, I think it doesn't cost souls. When Dantalions produce Agriels, that doesn't cost souls. When we create them manually, now that will cost us. Now their cost is like 0.77 souls, so we are doing good. 0.68, so we can just make a lot of them without spending too many souls. That's a pretty cool mechanics. I like that. That's unique. I've never saw anything like that before. Let me know if you've seen something like that, because this is somewhat new for me. Alright, let's get 3 Dantalions. Now we can sacrifice them and boost their production. Alright. So those guys are more expensive. We don't have Dantalions. Gotcha. Let's get a couple of those guys, like closer to 100. Basically, we need more Dantalians to make those guys cheaper. Hey, good. Okay, so yeah, let's get 300 egg rails. We don't have souls, right? Right. But we will be able to get a couple of Dantalians now, and they will produce egg rails way faster. Because now they were sacrificed. I think next time I'll sacrifice when I have double the amount, because it was quite painful. Our production slowed down quite a lot. Yeah, I'm just making more than talents, even though we don't produce enough gems now, because we get not enough egg rails, but it seems to be working. We're getting more progress. Is the price increasing over time? Not really. Because yeah, the numbers are growing now really fast, and they don't really cost much. We can just use the gems and use the whatever, the souls. It's really cheap right now. So we can get good numbers really fast. Look at that. We're at thousands of gems. And even if we'll get 6 Dantalians, that will not lower the number of egg rails that much. And now we will keep going with the production. All right, we need 30 million gems, I think. It's time to make another goal, because that's fire spheres. Hello. You have enough gems to create a sphere of fire. Select gems from the list and examine the available actions on the gem. All right. Increase productivity by 100%. Create Spear of Fire. All right, you have one. You can give it to any demon. This lady. Bam. So now she produces the guys faster. Let's boost her. We can sacrifice her, but that's not the best idea. I will wait, because I think we want to have like 100 of those before we will sacrifice. That will be better. Other things are pretty expensive, so we won't be able to go there. And the price, each Dantalian you create lowers the soul cost. The price of those dudes is so low right now. It's like 0.005 souls. Okay, we are at the milestone. 100 Dantalian. Let's do a sacrifice. And that's supposed to increase the growth rate of egg rails. They have like star here. What does it mean? That means that they can be upgraded? I think so. But I don't want to spend the gems now, so I'll keep it going. Also, I think I want to save up 30 million. Okay, I get it. 30 million to get a ghoul upgrade. I like the idea of the game. This is pretty unique, guys. Even though we sacrifice, yeah, that costs a lot of souls to get Dantalians. We don't have enough souls production to keep up. But we're making more and more egg rails passively and getting more and more gems that will in turn give us ability to make ghouls at some point, really soon. Right. So we're growing the numbers. In order to make this dude bullseye, we will need 2,000 Dantalians, which is not even close, so probably not yet. So our next goal will be getting the ghouls for 30 million. And in order to get there, we will just produce Dantalians. I will not get additional egg rails. Maybe sacrifice some. Yeah, let's go. That will increase the productivity, I think. Because they will produce faster now. Nice. All right, so we saved up enough resources to create 89 Dantalians. And that helps a bit. But now we need to save up 10 souls to create a ghoul. Because we have enough gems, we don't have enough souls. Bam. That will improve the production of the ghouls, but that costs also raw mana. That can be produced by the Leviathans. That costs 4 sextillions gems and 1 million souls. So this is in one waste product, which I don't understand what that is. There is also energy. Activate crystal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That costs a lot of gems. 1 tillion, so we're not there yet. That's truly incremental game. Let's get more ghouls, so we'll be able to get souls faster. And we need to push to pestilence as soon as possible. That requires 100 ghouls, because they will produce ghouls for us, so we won't have to spend raw mana for that. All right, we don't have what? We don't have gems for more ghouls. They are too expensive. Let's get Dantalians then. Bam. That will make more egg rails, that will make more stuff. 75 of those will be sacrificed in order to boost their productivity. Gems, we can get additional Sphere of Fire. Can we give her a second Sphere of Fire? Total multiplier times 8. Yeah, we can give them more of those. That's good. Okay. Can we take them? Create the undead. We already created the ghoul. The tooltips can be removed. Yeah, I know. So let's get more ghouls, 5 of those. Now we can sacrifice 6 of those guys to upgrade them. That will boost the production. Good. I wonder, like, how should we split the sphere of fire? Like, we can't remove it. Once we get it to someone, it stays there. And we're not even close to getting the next tier of unit. I think it's better to put them into the Dentalians since they will upgrade multipliers, sphere multiplier, gears multiplier. Multipliers are multiplied. They are multiplicative, not additive, so that's really good. That means that our gains will be faster. For the souls, we need more ghouls because we don't have that many. Souls are being produced really fast now. And the gems, even faster. We can try to get 200k of egg rails, but I mean, what's the point? Let's get Dentalians instead. We can try to make one of those Giganti soon, but I think I will make it once we will have at least like 4k Dentalians, because that will lower our production of mana and everything so much. So we don't want to get it as soon as it's available, like now, for example, because that will slow us down drastically. Not really though, because our egg rail numbers are growing anyway, but we can kind of sacrifice them to get the additional multiplier, that kind of stuff. So let's just... The numbers are rising pretty fast, so we can wait. Let's get one Giganti now. Okay, we don't want to wait for that long, because those guys... We have enough egg rails, and even at the current state, that's the speed at which we get Dentalians, so that's good. Let's get Giganti. That will allow to grow out Dentalians passively as well, and actively. That's nice. Next one is Abaddon. One Hageri. This is pretty simple. The higher tier unit produces the lower tier unit, but it requires lower tier units and a lot of resources to create. So that's pretty unique. All right, ghouls. Let's get 58 of those guys. They can be upgraded for 36 ghouls. I think it's fair. Let's go. We're running out of mana though. That will require SX gems, 16 gems. We are not even in billions yet, so we're not there. And 1 million souls. Jesus. That will be expensive. So let's just get ghouls. Can we get pestilence? No, that requires 100 ghouls. Like, I'm thinking if we will be able to fit in like 1 pestilence, we will have auto production of ghouls and our souls income will grow. If we won't be able to do it before, we won't be able to do it before the end of raw mana, because... Yeah. Oh, wait, we can. No, we can't. Oh, I screwed up. No, I didn't. We still can't afford it. So basically, even if we have 40... What's seed gems? I don't even know. But yeah, 100 ghouls, we have that. 10k souls, we can have that. 10 raw mana, that's the problem. Our ghouls has 2 mana for like 2 extras that we overcreated. I thought that was a mistake. But overall, we would have 9 mana, which is not enough. So yeah, we need to create 1 Leviathan. Right now, we don't have to wait. There is no point on waiting. Let's just get more ghouls. And what now? 30 million gems, 10 souls. Yeah, we have all that, but we don't have enough mana. Okay, so now what we can focus are those guys. Let's get 40k Dentalians. Nice. Let's upgrade Giganti. Nice. That will make Dentalians cheaper as well. Upgrade them. Get more of them. So our numbers go up as we like it. All right, 1 more Giganti. Now, what do we need to get Gigantis? Millions of gems. So we're doing really good. In our current situation, getting more Giganti lowers the soul cost of Dentalians, so we can get more of them easier. So that's the way. Because otherwise, they don't produce them fast enough yet. They will at some point, but not now. We upgraded the Giganti, I think 150k. We sacrificed Dentalians for more production. Giganti, 75, not yet. We can sacrifice them as well, but it will be a bad idea. We get a couple of billions gems, so I think we can get additional sphere of fire, 30 billions. Let's create one, give it to Giganti for more multipliers, because we want to focus on our higher tier producing unit. Upgrade them. So now we have 8 times multiplier for those guys. Dentalians are weak, but bam, we have 2 millions of them straight away. Egg rails can be upgraded as well a couple of times for more gains. We get billions of gems now. Wow, this is fast. Dentalians, again, upgrade them, 5 million, whatever. Let's get more. Things are going fast, right? Heganti, we get a lot somehow. I don't really understand how it happened, but we got even more of them. Now we get thousands of Dentalians every second. So Heganti, what do we need to make more of them? Dentalians right now, this is our weak point. We got 5 million of those, create more Heganti, sacrifice egg rails, and we get trillions of gems. Basically, I want to get one of those guys. That requires 60 gems. Trillions, then quadrillions, then, what's that? 50lions, 50lions, then 60lions. What's fifth? Damn, I forgot the name. Whatever. Big number. Numbers go up, we go down. All right, let's get more of those guys, get more of these guys. Gems, we can get the fire school. Give it to any undead. Let's give it, we have only one undead right now. Ghoul. So, yeah, we can't make pestilence. Let's give it to the ghouls so we'll get more souls. Overall, that's like 2 times multiplier, so now we have 8 times more production from the ghouls. Souls are being built up. Rotten Doll. When obtained, gives 100 waste and increases the amount of waste obtained from recycling souls. 40k souls. Increase the maximum discount for souls. Oh, okay, that costs 40k though. Let's try to get it. That might be nice. This one is expensive. I think we'll have to get that to get the Leviathan, because we have no waste products. But we will see later. For now, let's get Altar of the Souls. Bam, done. Now it's 40 million, it's too much. I think now those guys will be like free. Upgrade egg rail, create Dentalians, create Heganti. Abaddon requires 30k Heganti. Like the higher you go, the higher the price go as well. So it's not that easy. It's not like, hey, linear. No. Exponential, yeah. Things are getting more and more expensive. 20k Heganti available. Millions of Dentalians at a really low price. I think this is the lowest one we can get. I think this is like a cap. But we don't need them, because even if we get 10 million, what do we do with them? Nothing, because we are limited in souls and we want to get Heganti up. We can boost that. Bad idea. That probably will end us. Alright, ghouls, Rotten Doll, Quintillion. Is it like Quintillion? How many is that? It's so weird. Let's get more Heganti. Upgrading Heganti will lower our production of Dentalians, so we don't want to do it right now. Let's wait. So I waited a little bit. Now we have Quintillion gems, which is, I think it's cool, but I have no idea how to make Leviathan. Create one Leviathan requires waste products. Waste product requires souls. Rotten Doll. I mean, probably we shouldn't have sacrificed the ghouls too much and saved enough for the pestilence. That would save us like quite a lot. We would get way more mana. Right now, I think we are kind of stuck. Hello there. Special offer. Power of Demonic Fire for money. No, thank you. I will go for free. Activate 1 crystal. Cost 100 quintillion gems. We don't have enough. Double fire spheres. Fire skulls. Alright, some bonuses. Additional spheres and skulls will not increase the cost of creating. This is pretty fun, but yeah, could you go? Thank you. What do we do now? We get more Heganti, like double their amount, and upgrade them and get more Heganti. Because what we need is like loads of gems. We can also, why this is on top now, we can also create Dentalians, like 300 millions, that's a lot. But we will lose all the souls. So yeah, I don't think it's good. Because if we'll need to save up for this, man. Well, I mean, on the other hand, if we need to save up for that, we're screwed anyway, because that's a lot of stuff we need to save up for. Let's get that. We can upgrade Dentalians then and get more Heganti. That's what we need. So I actually got a couple million Dentalians, but I think it will pay for itself by the increased number of egg rails and all. What is this? 40 QA will get a Sphere of Fire. Let's get it and give it to Heganti. 16 multiplier, 24. Nice. Let's get more evil beings here. Eggrel ready to be sacrificed. That will lower our gain of gems quite a lot, so I am not ready for that. I will do it after we will try to activate the crystal. I'm not sure if it will do anything. I have no idea what does it do. Energy per second. Use battery. I don't know. Leviathan is still unavailable because we're not even at 60 yet. Ghoul cannot do anything. The Rotten Doll, I don't know, like all the undead area is stuck. Settings. Can we do the reset? There should be a prestige here, right? Load, save, hard reset, soft reset. So that's like a prestige if you screwed up. I really don't want to do that, so let's just go. Probably we'll be able to find the proper way to deal with that. And now when we have 5 trillion egg rails, I think upgrade is in order. That will boost our gains instead of hinder our growth. Good, we're almost at 100 quintillion. Let's see what that will do. Done. And activate crystal number 1. We got achievement. I have no idea why this one is popping from the top now. Huh. So the crystal is here. We have energy. Use battery. No batteries. What do we do with that? We just get an energy slowly now. So use crystal number 1. Get, oh, nice. Energy cost 500. Get 1 quintillion gems. That's more than we have. 443k souls. And 1000 raw mana. We gotta do that. Bam. So we managed to get souls. We got the waste. And now we can get why not? Pestilence. We have, what the hell is 40c? So we can get pestilence, right? Because we have everything else. Please? No. Raw mana, 1000. Leviathan, unavailable. Waste, 50. Let's take a look. Waste product can be used to recruit drowners, and token can be spent at the scavengers drops. Drowners are raw mana dudes, like those guys, I guess. We can recycle them. Get back 1 waste and 1 hell ashes. The hell? Collect 35 hell ashes to open the runes for demons. 75 boiler room for demons. That's pretty cool. There are so many cool things here. Search through the junkyard. You can search the junkyard once a day. Once a day. Day 1. 10 tokens, 1 battery. Day 2, 15 tokens. Oh, it's actually 1 day. Whoa. So we managed to get some tokens and 1 battery. The hell are tokens? Tokens can be used to buy batteries and gears. Tokens can be obtained by searching the junkyard. I'm sorry. A small earthquake for you. Alternatively, you can buy tokens directly via Steam. So that's like premium currency. What about the gears? How do we get the gears? Gears. 200 tokens. Ooh, wow, that's a lot. Special offers can be bought once, like 50% discount. Okay. Gears can be bought with tokens obtained from demon or undead contract, as well as found in the junkyard. All right. This is for later. Batteries. They will just give us free energy, so we can use this stuff more. Battery usage. You have received the battery. Press the battery above to use it. The battery gives 500 energy. Once used, it disappears. We don't need that right now. Let's get more Haganti. Bam. Upgrade Haganti. Bam. And get more Haganti again. For the souls, I think I want to get 1000 ghouls. That will cost me all my raw mana, but our souls production will increase. We can press the button later, so it's okay. Let's go. Bam. So that's a lot of soul production right here. Those guys still can be constructed. SX gems, I understand what's that. I don't understand what the hell is C gems. Is it like when we are done with all the normal numbers, we'll get A, B, C as usual, or something like that? Do we have scientific notation here? Interface settings. Let's see. Maximum level contracts, waste effects, no. Extra settings. Special effects, no. Autosave timer, 8 seconds. Nice. Save problems, we don't have that. Oh. Local backup. So we can screw up. There are some milestones where you save, and you can load like after that or before that, at that point. All right, notation standard, scientific. So let's take a look. With scientific, we know how it works, right? We've played with scientific everywhere. So pestilence, E27. So yeah, this is a bit further away. For now, we'll go to the normal one. We'll get back to scientific location later when we will be done with like the normal numbers, because engineering location, notation, I don't really know engineering one. Standard one is nice until we get to like quintillion. Everything beyond billions or trillions, in my opinion, should be scientific. But yeah, Hegenti, we get 1 million of those guys. Now we will be able to push our gems to the totally new level. Can we get SP gems? No, we can't get the second crystal. Probably it will give us additional power too. Nice. I like how we get more gems. Is it like percentage of the gems that we have already? Or of the gems we ever generated? I don't know. Yeah, basically, we are done with the undead for now. We can't really do anything. We need to push those guys forward. Take a look at that. We can create Abaddons from Hegeri. I had no idea. Let's go get them. Those guys are awesome. That will make us create more Hegeri easier because of the discount. Instead of 1 soul, they cost 0.03 souls now, and that was crazy cool. We can make more Abaddons. Lol Amisho. Why this is a demon? It's like a ballet, Spanish history aficionado. It's a mouse. It's cute. Alright, let's get Abaddons. We can upgrade them for 20 Abaddons. That's a bit too much. So for now, we will get more Hegenti and try to push Abaddons up as much as possible. They cost too much in terms of the gems, that like they're really expensive. So we'd rather wait till we get more gems. Quintillion. Good. Do we need QI for something else? There was something. Probably the gems. Yeah, another fire skull. And QI souls, which we don't have. Alright, so Abaddon, get more of those. 20 of those can be sacrificed to boost the production. I don't want to do that because we will get lower amount of Hegenti then. Since those guys are really cheap now in terms of their souls, we can upgrade them. That will boost the productivity. Higher number of Dentalians will increase the number of Egriels, will increase our gems production. We are solidly in the QI area already. Alright, so let's get Abaddons and sacrifice those guys as well. Can still get 30 million something of Hegenti. 5 more Abaddons. So over time, they will be better. Like Abaddons will get stronger and will start producing serious numbers of Hegenti and so on and so on. We will get the bonuses. Right now, there are such low amounts of those guys that they don't produce pretty much anything in comparison with the gains we get here. But because of the discount, we can get loads of the Hegentis that will produce loads of Dentalians, that will produce loads of Egriel, that will produce loads of gems. So we get this chain of events here. And each Abaddon produces 2 Hegenti per second because of the multiplier, right? I was like, those guys are cool. No, they're the same. What's limiting us to get more of those guys? I think it's gems. Yeah, it's the amount of gems. It's a bit expensive. Let's get more Hegenti now. That's really cheap. That will boost our Dentalian. I just call them Dentalians from now on. Dentalian production. So we have quintillion Egriels that eventually will make even more gems. But yeah, since we get millions of Hegenti, our Abaddons don't really help here. 0.023 souls. I think souls are not a problem. Souls are a problem for making Hegenti. I thought that it's not a problem, but it is. So 0023, now it's 0016. So getting more of those guys actually lowers the price quite a lot. Here it's like 003. They're not free, but close to that. And there is no point making those low tier guys because the number we can create is way lower than we automatically produce. So should we get more Hegenti now? I think we should. That means more Dentalians, more Egriels, more gems, and in the end, more Abaddons. Abaddons need an upgrade. I won't do it right now. They're still useless. Egriels, 763Q. Let's upgrade them. That will increase productivity. They will be recovered fast enough. Dentalians, same stuff. 4 billion. Okay, that's actually pretty cheap. We can get a couple of those upgrades without sacrificing too many of them. Hegenti, half of those. But we can get the same number after that, so that will be good. And our numbers should grow. We are past quintillion already. Man, things are going so fast. Sextillion. Nice. Create Sphere of Fire? No. Fire School? Yes. Let's send it to the ghoul, so the ghoul will be able to get more souls for us, because everything else doesn't really work anyway, so... Yeah. We are not even ready for... wait, we are ready for Leviathan. So let's go here in the Energy tab and use this thing. Wow, that's a lot. I like how they scale. Anyway. Create Leviathan. Yeah. But you may have to accumulate more souls. Drowner produce raw mana. You need gem souls and ways to create them. I know. Let's get one Leviathan, a BAM, and we will start producing raw mana now. Instead of using the junkyard or energy thing or something like that, we can make 6 of those. 1 million souls, 1 waste products. We have enough. So that will get us some production going. What about Pestilence? Nah, those guys are expensive. Abaddon, 20k. Whoa, that's a lot. That's crazy. And we can sacrifice some of those to make more. 1 billion Hagenti as well, because we can. Those numbers are mind-blowing right now. Ghouls. Well, we can start making more ghouls right now. Should we? That's another question. I think we'd better focus on Leviathans when we get enough souls. In order to get more souls, we need more ghouls. Let's get more ghouls then. Souls will be created faster. We'll be able to get more Abaddons. That will allow us to get more Hagenti. We can get 1,004. Well, that's good. Numbers are going up. And egg rails are in 20. I don't know. The numbers go up really fast. I don't know those numbers. So yeah, now we have production of all the resources, which is nice, other than the waste, but we'll get there now. Let's get more Leviathans, because this is like the most important thing for us. We get the raw mana. That means that we can get more ghouls right now without worrying about running out of, well, raw mana. And as for the gems, let's get more Abaddons. Let's sacrifice some of them. Let's get more Hagenti. Dentalian, sacrifice 3 trillions of those. Here we get some Quantil. I don't even know the number. Let's sacrifice everyone we can. That will slow us down, but that will increase their production, and we should be okay. 50k more Abaddons for the sake of faster production. Hagenti, we get millions, but we can get billions by 1 click. I think we should. Let's go. That will boost our growth way better and faster. Look at the numbers go up. This is nice. Leviathans, we can upgrade them, but we will sacrifice half of them. I don't think it's a good idea right now. How much for a LOL Misho? 60 N gems. Nanilians, I guess? I suppose. Septillions, then Octillions, I guess, and then Nanilians. I'm trying to learn that stuff. Won't work for sure. Not in the long term. We used up all the mana. So now all the mana we have is being consumed by the ghouls. More Leviathans will produce more mana. And it's actually pretty fast now. Look at that thing go. That's pretty cool. Let's get more Abaddons to get more Hagenti. Even though they cost billions, passive income is always nice. One day we won't have to click anywhere like we do with Dentalians now. It's 70 trillions and we can make only billions, and that was really fast to get them. Here's quintillions, but we can get only billions because it still costs something to make them. So there is only one way to go forward, and that is actually boosting your top tier producers and waiting for them to overcome your buying capabilities. I think somewhere at a couple millions of Abaddons, that will do. Each produce 8 Hagenti. We need more multipliers for those guys. Like we need one of those souls that will give us double the production. How much is for the soul? For 50 septillions. We should be able to get it soon. And that will help Abaddons to be better, for sure. So I'm debating getting the Abaddons because like they will consume most Hagenti, I guess. But we will get like 1/3 of those guys. I think that's the only way for us. We just buy billions of those, then we buy more of these, then we buy billions of those again, and that's the cycle that cannot be cancelled. Although we're limited in souls, so the souls don't allow us to get faster growth In order to get more souls, we need more mana, and here we're limited on souls as well. So yeah, this is a bit confusing situation. We need souls for everything, and there is no easy way to get through that. Trillions. Okay, there is nothing we can boost right now. Let's just wait. We got a bit more Leviathans, and that's supposed to have enough to upgrade them and get more raw mana per second. Yeah, that worked. So now we're getting more mana. That will allow us to get more ghouls. That will allow us to get more souls, and so on and so on. Why the hell Pestilence cost only 100 ghouls but 40 seed gems? That is a weird balance right here. But we get almost 1 million of Abaddons for a Loshi Misho, a LOL Misho, whatever. We need 4 million Abaddons. That's a lot. That's expensive. All right, yeah, we still gotta get Hagenti using, I think using the, using the billions, using the souls. Because it's too much to wait for those things to fill them up. Although, let's see. Like, we can click here forever and get our bonuses. Leviathans, let's get 1. Ghouls, let's get more to get more souls. So that's the cycle right now. We get the Abaddons. I want Hagenti to be naturally occurring, let's put it like that. Then we get the ghouls, then we get the Leviathans, and all of those guys will start producing all our basic resources. But at some point, and really soon, we won't be able to get more Leviathans because we will use all the waste. And that will slow us down a lot. Artifacts. We can buy that stuff. Increase the bonuses. Cost a lot of tokens. That's like crazy amount. Alright, man, Hagentis are so slow. So yeah, since we have enough red mana, and we need at least 100 Leviathans to get the red herring, let's get ourselves as many of those as possible, and that will be like 93 Leviathans, and we will see how it will go. Let's get the ghouls, let's get the Abaddons again, Hagenti. I gotta buy those guys, that will be faster. We are almost at 1 million Abaddons. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Dentalians. We can sacrifice a bit of those in order to get better bonuses. Oh yeah, there we go. Fire Sphere to Abaddons for faster Hagenti production. That should help us to strike the balance here, so we will be able to get more of those guys for free. But still, buying them is cheaper, surprisingly. Alright, let's get more ghouls. Let's get more Leviathans. Man. Huh. Okay, the game looks pretty simple, right? But the game loop is actually pretty interesting. I like that. That kind of catches my attention. And I like that by default you have the UI is really good. So you can click random stuff. And it's sort of intuitive. So you don't need to worry about, what do I press now? Where is that? No, everything is here. I want to tell you one thing. The build up now is pretty slow. We used up all the waste we had. So no more Leviathans, and I'm wondering, like we can sacrifice 50 of those to get the multiplier, or keep going like that. I think it should be the same result, right? Because sacrificing half of those guys, it's more than half to be honest, will give us 2 times more production each. And basically right now, we have 2 times the number, so it will be the same stuff. So it's not worth it, I guess. Let's get more ghouls, and those guys should be sacrificed. We have 46k, 20 of those will be sacrificed, and we will get faster souls for sure. At least we get the mana now. That's good. Abaddons, though, are really hard to build. Like, Hagenti and Abaddons are taking forever to build up. Maybe because we need higher numbers. I don't know. But it's like, I actually started buying Hagenti again because, man, Abaddons don't want to do anything. It's getting 1 billion every like 15 seconds or so, while we can get like way more, way faster. I even feel like I missed something here, something obvious. Well, obviously we can boost Hagenti for, like we have 100 billions of those, so we can do the upgrade, so they will get more than Dentalians. Maybe we shouldn't sacrifice them to Abaddons for a while and let them build up Dentalians a bit higher. But we get OC gems. Is it the one that we need for Pestilence? Yeah, it's 4 OC, it's not 40 C, it's 4 OC, octillions. God damn it, makes total sense now. So we'll be able to get ghoul production soon, but it's still very expensive, so I'm not sure about that. 3 OC will give us a fire skull. How can we get more waste? We have enough energy to do another crystal push. 10% of energy used goes to waste products, so it's energy based. It's not based on our other results. That's like 590 million souls. Let's try to do this. Bam. Then it's 770 million souls. So yeah, the numbers of crystal use are based on your production. And when your production goes up, the bonuses goes up as well. I think it's like 700 million souls. Let's see how much souls we produce per day. 1.5 million souls per second. So how many seconds is that? 500, something like 600 seconds, I guess. Like 10 minutes. Probably it's 10 minutes of production. Should be logical, right? I'm not sure about my math though. This is too complex. All right, we can get 300 billions Hagenti more. Let's do that. I mean, those guys, oh, we can upgrade them. That will improve the productivity. Even in those crazy numbers, they will produce more than talents. That will mean more egg rails, means more gems, or faster gems at least. Abundance, even if we get 10 millions of those, it won't change that much currently, so I'll wait. We can upgrade egg rail for more gem production. There we go. We're getting more and more multipliers. This is pretty cool. 16,000 multiplier for egg rail. Ha! Okay, those guys are pretty cool. Maybe we should give them one fire as a final production unit. Who knows? All right, let's give it a go. 10 million abundance. Bam! That consumes all Hagenti that we had. But the build-up is faster now. We can get... Okay, we can't sacrifice them yet. We can get Pestilence. One of those. Bam. The ghoul production on the way. Very slow. Very slow. Very expensive. Very slow. But at least it's something. Not sure how it will help us though. Do we need souls? Let's get souls. Sadly, we can get Leviathans. For those Drowners faction, we need to use the junk. So yeah, there is no other way. Hagenti. Let's get 400 billion. Dentalians don't care. They're just pushing forward like there is no tomorrow. We get 4 more OC. Let's create a fire school for 3 OC. Put it into Pestilence, so they will work faster. Right now it's useless, I know. But soon, when it will build up, it will produce more ghouls. That would be nice. 14 million. We can double the Abaddon numbers. We should. And then sacrifice 1/3 of them for extra productivity. And Hagenti will go up finally. Still slow, but this is comparable to the numbers that we can purchase. And that costs only souls, and souls are not a problem for us anymore, so should be good. 7 OC, let's go here and get to Pestilence. I mean, this is a slow progress here. It won't really help us that much. None of those have special stuff. I want to see more of this and more of this, like unique mechanics. But this one is slow. Recycle gems. Oh, that costs 100 QI gems. And again, that's 1 waste and 1 hell ashes. So we need to do it when we get enough production. That will give us waste that we can spend on, well, depends. What is V? We need 100 Leviathan anyway, so that's for sure. Right, and then we can do it once more, right? Yeah. We have the Hell Ashes, 9 of those. We need 35 to open the runes in the Demon faction, and that's it. That will be expensive. Tokens, free pack. Sure, thank you. 25 tokens. Overall, we have 35, which is not enough for anything. We have a couple of free batteries, but in order to get gears, we need 100 to get 1 gear. And artifacts, I won't even go here. It's like really expensive. 12 pestilences. That's good. That's something. Yeah, the numbers go up now, so that's good. What about this area? Not really. Red Herring will require VI gems. I don't even know how to get there. But we can get good boost to abundance right now. That means Hagentis. We can get 1 trillion of those quite easily, but Should we? I think we should. If that will give us more abundance, it doesn't, because we need more souls for that. But basically, yeah, the more abundance we have, the faster the growth, the faster we will get more gems. 20, yeah, egg rails are sacrificed for even more gains. Pestilences are good. Like, now we can see how ghouls are going up. Let's actually get, oh, right, I forgot. Now ghouls are way cheaper, so we can spend more on pestilences and get ghouls with a huge discount. Like right now, they cost 1.6 souls instead of whatever. So let's get them. Bam. Raw mana cost stays the same though. It's not about the souls. But yeah, that will give us more mana. And we can get more abundance. That will produce more. The game loop is kind of crazy. It's pretty simple. The game is like, it's not that complex, right? It's like just a couple of menus. But it's still pretty interesting. I like that. All right, now we have 73 pestilences. That means that upgrade will boost our productivity without the sacrifices. Actually, we should have done it earlier, but it's okay. We can get one more Leviathan, but yeah, we should do one more Leviathan. We don't need the junk for anything else. We will need to press the button here anyway in order to get more junk later. For now, we don't really need it. We will just go the way of pestilence. That means it will not consume that much mana. And we will get enough ghouls, so should be good. Abundance, man, those guys are so slow to build up. Do they need Hagenti? Yeah. Let's get a couple trillion of those guys. And even then, that is not enough to get enough abundance. Lol Misho, can we get those? 4 million, 16 annealing gems. That's like the next step. It will be hard to control them all. But I really like the idea of that scaled production when higher tier units produce the lower tier units instead of better same stuff production. So this mechanic is actually, I don't know, it has something in it that I like. So I've played a lot of those games before, mostly browser games. So yeah, this feels nice for me. We found an option, another one, to increase the maximum discount for souls. I don't know why I go for it, because I don't really use it. So I will not buy the stuff that's cheap here, because I will go for higher tier stuff. But for example, for Hagenti, it might work. Let's get more of those guys. And Hagenti is like 00038, so we can get a lot of those without spending too many souls, and then getting more Abaddon. That works. That was a good upgrade. There we go. 200 of those. And then we go here for... it's almost there. It's almost like natural growth through abundance is almost as fast as our income growth. It's not there yet, but getting there. Nice. So yeah, that was a nice thing, actually. When you think about that, it's kind of okay. Kind of useful. Ghouls here, no point buying them. When is their upgrade? 7 million, too much. Pestilence, 34k, too much. Dentalians, 419 quintillions, too early. 312 abundance, too early. Let's keep going forward and get a couple trillions of those Hagenti guys for cheap. Man, souls are being spent like there is no tomorrow, but luckily for us, now the pestilences create the resources for us, create the ghouls that create souls, and that works really well. So I idled for a little bit, and now we can get ourselves 2 billion abundance. And 92 Lomisho. Yeah, they're not as good again, because we just started getting them. We can boost them once and get some more of them, but that don't change that much. Other than abundance are now cheaper, which is a fantastic news, so we can get more of them. Pestilence. Can we get Muerte? That requires 2000 pestilence. Let's get 40k of those guys. Yeah, that will give us more ghouls and more souls. Over here, not that many options. We get Nanilins easily. We get another lady. To see Paris, check, die, check. Okay, that's cool. I like the lady demons. They look cool, like this succubus and this one. Awesome. Good art. I think it was before the AI. I'm not sure about that. We can upgrade Dentalian and Eggrail a bit because the upgrades are really cheap. 74 SP. Okay, that will boost our production. Look at them go. gems are going crazy high. What can we do with them? Other than getting more pestilence, we can sacrifice them. That will be 34k, so too early for that. For the ghouls though, we can sacrifice the ghouls. That will be useful. Santa Muerta requires 1 billion souls. We have that. 500 NDC. That's Nano-Decillion. The hell is that? I think it's time for us to switch to scientific notation because I don't understand those numbers anymore. So E62. That's not any time close, so we are not going for that. Pestilence, we can get more of those. No more thousands for us. Everything that's higher than thousands gets E4. We can get 1k of those guys. That's 1 E4 or E3. I'm good with big numbers. Small numbers are weird. Lol Amisho. Let's get more of those guys. 125, so that's too early to sacrifice. We can get more Abaddons, and now it's cheap. So Hegenti, finally, is not really sacrificed that much. It still is sacrificed and going low, but way better this time. Let me know what do you like more. Which notation do you like more? I go with scientific most of the time when the numbers go beyond decillion, because after that it's weird. But I'm curious on your opinion. Pestilence is hard. Now, the game is slow now. We're not progressing fast, but then again, it's an idle game. What do I expect? I expect... Do we need more mana? Yeah, mana is limiting factor for Pestilence right now. And the ghouls as well, because of that. We can do... Oh, we can do recycle souls. Should we? I mean, let's get the low Mishos first. We can upgrade them. Abaddons. Alright, and the rest of the souls are not really needed, so let's go to the junkyard, recycle the souls, waste products, recycle the gems, hell ashes. We are not close. I thought that we are close to getting the next... No, not really. But we get some waste. Not that much, but some. 17 Leviathans, because those are really expensive, not anytime soon. Upgrade them now. That will help to get more. And I think that we want to use the crystal to boost our gains. Bam. That means more resources. That means that we can get more Leviathans, for example, for even faster mana production. Pestilence. Yeah, maximum. That will get us more ghouls and more souls in the end. As for the demons faction, 1k lol Misho. That cost a lot of Abaddons, but they are cheaper now, so that's nice as well. Okay, Belphegor will require E7 lol Mishos, so not anytime soon. Hegenti, we can get one E16 Hegenti. The price is still, it's not low, but it's not high as well, so it should be okay. I don't know, I think they should produce them normally. They produce two E11 Hegenti, Abaddons. But we can get one E16. I think we should. Can we do something here? No. Can we do something with the souls? No. Unless we'll get more of those that require insane amount of ghouls. That cost raw mana, which we don't have as well. So, yeah, I think we'll go upgrade them like that. Like one layer after another. This one is useless now. If the number here is lower than the number here, you don't want to press it. As simple as that. 1 E14. We have 1 E16. Let's upgrade Hegenti. That will give us more Dentalians. Abaddons. We can upgrade them again. That will be a lot of those guys. Good. So we can go making rounds. Ooh, there's a couple of upgrades. Making rounds, upgrading those guys before we will make them really strong. So they will produce more stuff for us. Because right now, we're low on souls, I guess. Pestilence, always available. 3 E4. It's like half of what we have right now, so it should be good. Still better mana production. The ghouls numbers are going up, but not fast enough. We used all the junk on Leviathans already that we had. So we can boost Hegenti by upgrading them, but that will sacrifice most of them. Right now, I think it's an option, because we will automatically produce those guys anyway, so whatever. Let's get more Abaddons, get more Lol Misho. Lol Mishos produce like what? 1 E4 abundance. That's non-existent numbers. The only bonus from those guys that abundance are getting cheaper. So we get more of them, and this price goes down, so we can get more of them. And this is limited by Gigantes, so we need to get more of those guys. More Gigantes, and that will give us more than talents as well. So overall, we are kind of winning. How good? I'm not sure. It's still slow. Pestilence? Yeah, sure. I want to buy more ghouls, but it's all limited in mana, so it's better to spend it on Pestilence for sure, because they will produce the ghouls instead of just, us having them. It's almost 1 E6 production, so the numbers will go up and the souls will go up as well, which will be good because at some point we will have really high numbers of souls, and each demon costs the same amount of souls, so it's not that bad. Surprise, surprise, we can get E5 lol Misho. That is nice. Abaddon. Alright. E4. Let's sacrifice the guys. E12. That's too much. I wanna keep it up for a bit. Then souls. Pestilence. Getting the boost. Those guys not getting the boost. Honestly, wait, we need E26 gems. Wait, what? We can get the second crystal. Activate crystal number 2. That's an achievement. Manual saving. Underworld Isle saves automatically. At the same time, you have the option to save the game manually to a separate file. You can do this from settings. Save the game periodically in this way. Why? Because the game will break? I hope not. Alright, so this one will get 4 times more production to all factions for 200 seconds. So, like, is it good? 200 seconds. This one is like 600 seconds as far as I'm concerned, based on my calculations. This one is 4 times production for 200 seconds. This 1 times production for 600 seconds. So this should be better. 4 times 200, that's like 800 seconds, but it costs 2 times more, so because of that it's worse. I guess that's the math from this area, so we will not do that. I think. Lol Misha, we can get more of those guys and get another sacrifice. Let's get more Abaddon, sacrifice them. Lol Misha sacrifice, let's go. Sacrifice everyone we can. Hegenti, trying hard. Actually, this is the point, I think, where we don't need to buy Hegenti anymore. Let's get Eggrail and then talent bonuses. What if we'll switch back? Standard. UDC, trillions. Let's see what will happen. I mean, later on, the numbers will go crazy, right? Unidecillion is like 11 things. This is so weird. I don't like the normal notation because I'm used to the normal notation to the numbers up to this, like up to that, but at some point it will go crazy and the numbers will be insane and they will not compare with what we have here. We can get 4 million lol Mishas. That will help us to get more Abaddons. We can get trillions of those normally, but it's really cheap now, so that's good. Gems. Sphere of Fire. And let's give it to lol Mish. Excuse me. Thank you. And give it to lol Misho. So they will create Abaddons better. It feels like it's better option to give it to someone else who is more useful, but it's not the case because soon, well, I wanted to give it to Eggrail. Soon those guys will produce more of these guys and that will be more, I don't know. Maybe it was a better idea. I have no idea. Souls, Pestilence, slowly building up those guys. Not fast enough though. Leviathans, nothing. Let's get the boost here. Bam, 50 waste, that's nice. Red Herring, VI gems. The problem with those numbers, I don't know where VI stands in comparison with DDC, right? You understand what I mean, right? So that's why I really like the scientific notation after the unknown numbers. But let's say we will just go forward, ignoring the numbers and just whatever. We will just get what we can. Pestilence, gems, lol Misho, 15 millions, nice. 12 millions for the sacrifice. We are almost there. Oh yeah, we get, oh yeah, that's good. So we've managed to boost them quite a bit. Now the multiplier is 64. Surprising. XDC gems. 6 decillions. It's like 16. I don't understand this, really. Trillions here, millions here. Hegenti, still good. I mean, they don't go up that fast. because we don't have enough here. Enough stuff here. But honestly, I think we don't really need to spend our souls over there anymore. Man, things are slow. All right, let's get Hagenti as well. It doesn't change that much. We can sacrifice half of egg rails. We will rebuild them fast enough. Trillions Abaddons, millions of Lol Misho. I mean, it still takes a while to get trillions of Abaddons again, so it kind of breaks our production cycle here. But on the other hand, we don't have any other options. Like, what can we do? Not much. We already got everything we could. We need to go higher. That will require more gems. Somewhat more gems. We can recycle gems for more waste. And Hell Ashes, 20. 15 more, and we will unlock the runes. Are they good? I have no idea, guys. So, we managed to get to Neptune, sort of, blue. I miss when Earth looks more like that. Give it a scan. Let's go. So, scan Neptune with 30 million. God damn it. We just got here and now it's too expensive. Let's use additional buildings to get more production. Man, I thought that we're good and we can make some recording today here, but no, it takes too much. Best potatoes will give us... That's not enough. Paprika wedge, potato wedge will give us more resources. Let's get potato tank, I guess. And maybe some more satellites, so we'll be able to... Ooh, this is nice. I want to see how that tank will do. Tall Tater. More power somehow. I want to see how potato tank will work. It will just land or something. And yeah, at this point, the game got really grindy. Honestly, I'm surprised how grindy it is because I don't remember that, because it's more idle. As an idle game, it's fantastic. As active incremental, probably not so much, because even if you click like crazy, that will just give you a pretty okay-ish multiplier, but not more than that. Yeah, the potato tank just lands on the planet and harvests the resources. So yeah, let me get more resources and we'll keep going, because I was thinking that when we'll get here, we'll be able to bombard with wedges and everything. No. We need to grind more. So after lunch, I've managed to farm way too many resources. We can get 2 Belphegors. It's not that expensive in terms of... It is very expensive in terms of Lol Misho. Before that, I figured out how to play the game. Yeah, at this point, we want to get more Hagneti. They are, like, we can pump the numbers quite a lot. If we can get enough of those, then we invest more into Abaddons. So we'll get high numbers and they will kind of generate a lot of resources for us. That's how we got rich. Now, I think I want to get some Belphegors to get Lol Mishos cheaper. Ah, Azazel. So this is not it. We can go even higher. Okay. Lol Mishos now cost 3 souls instead of 10. That's a lot. Instead of getting all of them, we'll get 10% of Lol Mishos. That's a lot. But we'll get more Belphegors, and that means we'll be able to get even more Lol Mishos right now without costing too much. Ah, there we go. 15 Belphegors. That's awesome. Now, they cost only 0.3 souls. And I think the main cost here aren't the souls, but the Abaddons. But we're okay with that. Let's get more of the Lol Mishos. Abaddons now weak. We can get more of them. Now we kind of boost the numbers, upgrade everyone. And that will allow us to generate more resources, like way more. Gems, we can get nothing. We should be able to get Sphere of Fire soon. Let's see. 7 E51. We're almost there. Done. We will put it into Belphegor. Now let's see. We can get pretty good amount of Pestilence. Santa Muerta isn't on the list yet, but soon. For the mana, not many things has changed. We got some energy. And this is how the game loop is right now. Basically, you find your easiest accessible point. In our case, it's not even Lol Mishos, because they produce only E14 Abaddons. You focus on Abaddons instead and get more of them, up until they will be like too many of them. They will produce the rest of the other guys that you upgrade, and they will produce more resources for you. Upgrading the Altar of Souls is actually pretty good. because it allows you to get those things cheaper. Like, the price is really insignificant. As for the top tier guys, they are nice, but usually as a discount for the lower tier guys. So even right now, our huge amount of low Mishos, which is E12 and even E13, can produce only one E16 Abaddons, while we can make E18 of those instantly. And that's way better. We can upgrade them for half of their price. Let's go. It will still be better, but yeah, in current situation, it's better to do it like that, and we still get more resources. So yeah, the main problem here that you don't want, and the main idea, that you don't want to push the higher tier guys very fast, because it will consume a lot of lower tier guys, and that will be counterproductive for our growth. So right now, like, those numbers grow really slow, right? Who can we buy that will give us better growth? In our case, it's Abaddons right now. So we get more of those guys. They will produce more of Hegneri. That will get more Dentalians, more Eggrails, and more gems in turn. And we do not touch them. We do not kind of sacrifice them more, because that will allow us to grow our income faster. But yeah, at this point, the game became really idle and slow, so there is no fast way to progress. Even using those bonuses here, it's like pretty cool, but still won't get you far. So even with all those upgrades, we can get only E19 Abaddons, like 3 times more than what we have here. That should help us to grow faster, but I don't know how useful is that. The good thing that we can get more Leviathans though, that will be nice. Red Herring and Santa Muerta will be available at the same time, E62 and E63 gems, so we're kind of getting there. We need more souls for those guys though. This one is cheaper. This one though, E18 souls. That's a lot. I guess once we get to Santa Muerta, things will get easier. So yeah, going around like that, upgrading them and getting more of the higher tier guys to get a discount on the cheaper guys, it's really efficient. So yeah, LOL Mishos, they are limited by Abaddon, but Abaddons are limited by souls right now, because when we buy them, we don't have any more souls. So for Abaddons, getting more LOL Mishos helped us to get the lower price and get them cheaper. Some of those are really cheap here. E18. Even right now, Abaddons, we can get E18 of those, but getting E19 of those by just creating them will put a good boost to our production everywhere. And yeah, the main problem that once you get to the higher tier creatures like those Belphegor and Azazel demons, the purchase cost is really high, so we need 5 E7 LOL Mishas for that, but they produce only 6.5k LOL Mishas per second themselves, and it's like 1,000 of those basically. So they don't produce enough for their cost, and getting them right now for production is a bad idea. Basically, we need them only for the discount, and yeah, if you want growth, don't go too far. Something like 3 tiers lower, so LOL Mishas will be a good option, because they will create more Abaddons. That works. It will slowly increase their numbers, because we could get only E19. So basically 3 orders of magnitude is the rule here. Other than that, don't go for something really expensive. I know that there is also prestige mechanics in the game, but I can't really get there right now. It's already taken way too long. So yeah, what can I say about this game in the end? It's a pretty cool idle game. So if you don't want to play it actively, if you can leave it in the background, you can come back every like couple of hours, get the upgrades and go back. Moreover, I think it doesn't consume that much of the system. Only 1.4% of the CPU, 62 megabytes of memory, so it's really light. It doesn't really takes a load on your system, so you should be good. I mean, leaving it in the background. So yeah, let me know if you played this game before and what do you think about it down below in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the video description for the playlist for more first impressions and reviews and more videos on this game when they will be available. Other than that, you can become the channel member. That will support my channel. I'll be able to make more videos for you and you will get early access to the upcoming stuff. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have other suggestions for me to play, drop them down below in the comments. And see you in the next one. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.